All right, there we go. I am so sorry. I was having internet problems right at the time of the show had to start, so I do apologize for that. I hope everybody is in here now. All right, so that kind of got all screwed up, and I do apologize for that. We will go a few minutes later than 9 o'clock to make up for it. But we have a great show tonight, you guys. We have a special guest that's native from Michigan and a superhero enthusiast. Her name is Greta, and we are going to be talking Black Panther. Black Panther comes out February 16th. So what? 7 days from now? A week from next Friday. We have it will be premiering all over the US and I think Canada too. We have some Canada people that will soon be joining us, I'm going to be guessing. And it's going to be so awesome, you guys. I cannot wait. We are also going to have another installment of In Their Words with Chadwick Boseman, the guy that plays Black Panther. Once we get Greta in here, we are going to be talking. We're going to be playing our version of a quick file Q&A. We call it the Speed Force. We're going to be showing movie clips, and we're going to be showing an extended version of a Black Panther trailer. So, stay tuned for that. It's going to be so awesome. How's everybody doing today? How's everybody doing? Is anybody in here yet? You know what? I think from now on, I'm not going to restart my computer because every time that I do, it seems like I have problems. Oh man. Alright, just making sure the chat's still working on screen. Alright, so it is. That's awesome. So, I hope everybody is doing great. I hope everybody is having fun and I was going to try to have a wrap done for tonight's show. It did not happen. I had so much going on these last couple of days. It's been kind of like mayhem. My parents last night celebrated the 32nd anniversary. So I spent time with them last night, and that was fun. I wouldn't trade that moment for anything in the world. I think they're out right now having dinner. They celebrated a night a night late, and they're out having dinner tonight. So, fortunately, they're not going to be here tonight. So, but it's going to be great. So, I can't believe it is showtime already. Man, February is flying by 2018 is flying by so quickly. It's amazing. Oh yes, is Greta in the chat with us right now? Is Greta here? I want to make sure she's here before I do this. I want to do something for her. Is Greta inside the chat with us right now? Can she say hi to us? Greta, hi. Anybody here? Hi, Greta. Greta, hi. Yes, Greta is here. Hi, Greta. Oh, wow. This is going to be fun. Here, I got something for you. Watch this. I hope it works. And it's not working. Oh boy. Okay. Hi, DC. Hi, DC. Yay. I don't know what is going on with all my stuff on screen right now. So I'm kind of glad there's hardly anybody not in here right now. I know Greta's in here, and I'm trying to get something to work for her. So, but I'm gonna have to go and grab it real quick. So give me a second on this, and we will get it in here. And make sure that it is on top. Alright, so now we should be able to see it. Let's see if I can get it. There it goes. That's how I live that Spidey life. That's Spidey life. That's how I live that Spidey life. Alright. Greta, thank you so much for the follow a little bit while ago. I appreciate it. That was for you. You all amazing. You all are guests tonight. And she's in the chat with us for right now. That's awesome. I hope you liked it, Greta. Oops. Guess I don't need that. So, it's going to be so much fun. Oh, you know what? I need to do something here. Okay, so yep, here it is. Awesome, she says. Yep, here it is. Oh, gotta tone that down a little bit. There we go. Awesome. Hi, Greta. Hi. Welcome, OHB Kev. Wow, you guys are awesome. I appreciate you coming in. I cannot wait to get this started. I won the giveaway. Oh my gosh. All right. Oh, hi Mar. How you doing? How was the rest of your stream? I wish I'd never win anything. That's awesome. Wow! I get a print. I get a free print from Mar. Hype, hype, hype. Hype, hype, hype. Oh my gosh, I got woo! You're right. So now we got people coming in here. This is our Black Panther show. Greta Girl 628 is gonna be our guest here in a little bit. I'm so happy you won. I'm so happy I won. I was watching you draw this, and it was amazing. It is amazing. Oh my gosh, this is, wow. Wow, you guys, this is like, I can't believe I won. Yay! I wish I could have been in the stream when it happened. I'm so glad I'm so glad that you don't have the rule that you have to be in the room to win. I would have been so mad if I wasn't in the room to win it. I appreciate it. Oh my gosh. Which reminds me, Mo had a giveaway today. I'm going to have a giveaway. We all got so excited. I'm going to have to go back and watch it. I'm going to have to go back and watch it. But speaking of giveaways, DC Film Talk will be doing our first giveaway next Thursday night on our IRL stream on the Chronicles of DC Rapper. We will be doing a giveaway, and let me show you what we're going to be giving away here. Look at my Spider-Man shirt. Look at my Spider-Man shirt. Woo, look at that. Let me show you what we're going to be giving away here. If I can get it out. This is what we're going to be giving away. Right here. I know you can't really see but it says Zombie Snatcher on it, and you can't see the zombie because it is actually in green. So I picked the wrong card out to show you guys on stream. But this power card here has 150 chips to play games on. So that's going to be given away next Thursday on our Chronicles of DC Rapper IRL stream. And that starts out 9:30 and goes to 11:30 next Thursday night. I can't wait. I can't wait to see who gets that. Woohoo! Greta says, woohoo! Woohoo! All right. Since we got a little bit of a start, I got all situated more, and my internet went down for like 5 minutes, and I could not get it back up. I finally got back up and running, so we got a late start, but we're here now. I am loving this. I'm loving tonight because it's going to be my first Skype guest, and since the very first episode. So I'm so excited. Greta was so gracious enough to do a Skype interview with me. I am so excited for that. Most of my guests have been in the Discord, which is our streamer chat and communication server. For those who don't know, more I know you do, but Greta is totally new. She made a Twitch account today just to be on the show, so she can be in the chat with us before she comes on. So thank you, Greta, for that. I appreciate it. She didn't have to do that, but she did. It is so awesome. So in about 2 more minutes, we are going to do our segment called In Their Words, and I cannot wait for that. That's going to be so awesome sauce. So awesome sauce. So yeah, it's been all right, Mara. Hurry back. I can't wait. Yeah, hurry back, Mara. I can't wait. So I am going to have to go to this screen here. Alright, so we can be ready to watch this. So, this is going to be amazing. In Their Words. Now, this on this installment of In Their Words, we have Chadwick Boseman is the guy that plays the Black Panther. And we got him talking about, what it's like to be Black Panther and what it means kind of to the black community, to the African American community. And it's a very interesting interview. Most of my stuff that I do get for this segment is done on the Black Tree is the interviewed by Black Tree. That's the name of the people that are, or the company that interviews these guys. And now, not all of them. I've had some with on Ellen and whatnot, but for the most part, it's been with this Black Tree company. They do a lot of the superhero interviews, and they're really cool. So, um, yeah. So let's get right to this. This is the Black Panther in their words with Chadwick Boseman.
What happens now determines what happens to the rest of the world.
Anytime you're ready.
You know how when they say like, go out there, make your mama proud. And stuff. How's it feel to know that you were part of something that making a whole culture proud, like a whole people? Like what's that weight on you?
Well, let's just go back to my mama. Like I enjoyed. We had the premiere a couple nights ago, and just having her in that room with all of those people and beautiful black people too that came to the premiere. Royal. It was a royal experience. People came in their African garb, or they at least alluded to that, or they signified that, and it was a beautiful experience. Snoop Dogg, Janelle Monáe. Being able to introduce your mama to these people is an amazing experience. So that to me, I know everybody else is having that experience. Will have that experience on February 16th, and it will resonate. But I'm feeling it from a very intimate standpoint, and bringing my people here.
I know you do a deep dive on all your characters, but I wonder, we're African Americans. We grew up in the South. Like, how much did you learn about African culture that you didn't know from doing the background on this story?
An incredible amount. You can know it from just a book standpoint. You read about it, but we actually, in some ways, had to create a rites of passage, a coronation, in this movie, and to elevate the character to a different place. And I actually could feel that happening, and I could feel this is beyond research. This is like actually experiencing this moment with a group of people, with the cast, but also the extras who were on set for Warrior Falls, who came for weeks. When it was a hard shoot, they showed up even though people got sick. Their parents would tell them, "You don't need to go back there anymore," because I would hear their stories. And they would tell me, "I'm coming back because I've never experienced anything like this." They've never had an African rites of passage in that way, some of them, and they were able to experience that. So not just for me, it trickled down to everybody on set. So that's something that is you can't even put that into words.
Sorry! Remote driving system activated.
Wait! Which side of the road is it?
For God's sake, just drive.
Okay, calm down. Woo! Let's go! Hey, look at your suit. You've been taking bullets, charging it up with kinetic energy.
Put around the truck. Where'd he go?
You show off?
What's the scariest thing for you as an actor? Well, not scary, but the most challenging thing, like the accent or the physicality of T'Challa? Was the accent, did it pose any real?
Well, I think the hard part about the accent is you want it to become so natural that people forget that that's not what you sound like, and you you literally talk like that more than you talk in your normal voice. Like even when you leave the set, you're still talking like that. Even when you call your loved ones, you still talk like that. So that is a difficult thing because it's a certain amount of concentration in order to do that. That is not normal. The physical stuff is always going to be hard. It's always going to be like getting up in the morning, like when you have when you have like 5 a.m. calls. How do you get up and work out? You know, because you still have to work out every day when even when you start shooting. So that grind is one is a mental grind, the other is a physical grind, and so you can't really compare them. But you have to do both of them, and you have to, even when you physically get tired, you still have your mind has to be working. So I can't compare them. I just know I had to do it, and I had to push through it, as did a lot of the other people on this film. But as the lead, you got to do it every day.
Yeah. Well, you slammed it, man. Great job, and as always, man, we just love seeing you keep on rising. So keep doing your thing, bro.
Thank you, man.
How awesome was that? How awesome was... Hold on a second. There we go. How awesome was that? Oh my gosh, that was pretty cool. And, let's talk about that one clip on the bridge there for a second. How cool is that to have a suit that can harness kinetic energy like that, and then he just like lands on that car and just like flips it over and stops the bad guy. That is just like blows my mind that there's a suit out there that can do that. Greta Girl says awesome. That's so cool. All right, that is just amazing. Man, wow. So, wow. So here in about 5 minutes or so, D-Roost, what up? What up, D-Roost? What up? Did the lady do that, or Greta Gold, or did the bullets do that? I thought she said that the bullets did the charging up. Puddin' with the host. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Puddin'. I appreciate it. Holy moly, thank you so much. Wow, you guys, I appreciate it. Right, but Greta, I thought like in that trailer they said something, what up, Puddin'? How's it going? How is it going? How are you doing? I appreciate you coming in. We are about to... Sorry I'm late. Nah, we got a late start. We had an internet problems where DC Rapper didn't have internet for about 5 minutes. So, we had some problems of our own. So, you're not really all that late, D-Roost. So, thank you so much for coming in. I really do appreciate it. Wisebot saying we'll have 2 viewers. I'm showing 8 on my dashboard, so I'm not sure which one to believe right now. But we are having so much fun right now. We are about to call Greta Girl 628 for our Skype, for our interview. I'm so excited for this, you guys. I am so stoked. Greta, are you ready? Let's see. I'm gonna type to her real quick on Skype. So as soon as she responds, all right, respond to me on Skype and let me know when you've logged out on Twitch. All right, so I am going to go ahead and do this real quick, and let's go ahead and call Greta. Greta!
Hey, everybody.
How's it going?
It's going great.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, I appreciate you doing this.
My pleasure. I'm excited about it.
Hi, friends. It says, I'm just in time. Hi, Greta. Hi, Puddin'. Hey, Mama. Welcome back. Did you get all in bed? Oh, and look at this. Here is Spoon, straight off of his birthday yesterday. Happy belated birthday to Spoon.
Happy birthday.
He turned 19. He's a youngin'.
Wow.
She was a sleepy baby. Ha ha ha. Well, that's good for us. You got her down to sleep quick. Isla is 2, I think. 2 or 3, maybe. I'm sorry if correct me if I'm wrong, more. I apologize. But she was a sleepy baby. Oh, she is so cute. She got on stream the other day and was just messing around with all that stuff. 2 in April. I was close. So wait a minute. Your birthday and your youngest daughter's birthday are both in April? Wow. How far apart? Oh, wow. So, I have to ask, Greta, because, during that In the Woods segment, I kind of mentioned this before. What did you think of the Deadpool thing that was popping up in there every now and then?
Oh, I loved it.
Greta is a big Deadpool fan. She knows.
Yeah.
Wow, Isla is April 4th and Mara is April 6th. Wow. That had to be such an awesome early birthday present for you, Mara. Had to have a daughter born really close to your birthday like that. That is so sweet. That is awesome.
Wow.
Congratulations on Isla and on Mara. Wow. That is so cool.
Sounds like he got to change diapers on his birthday.
I didn't think about that. Mara got to change diapers on her birthday. That's funny. It was, she says. It was such a blessing. That is so awesome. That is so awesome.
Wonderful.
Wow. So, Black Panther. Now you told me yesterday you've been reading some of the comics. How close are they to the comics? At least I wasn't super pregnant anymore, she says. She wasn't pregnant anymore for her birthday. That was the big one.
That is a gift.
So, how close were all the comics to what we've seen on the movie so far?
I think very close. T'Challa.
Okay, T'Challa's the guy is Black Panther's alter ego.
Yes.
Clark Kent's the Superman.
He is king of a fictitious African country called Wakanda, and he has his countrymen with him all the time. He's does all these fantastic things. He doesn't really have specific superpowers. He can do a whole lot of different things. So if he's running, he can run. If he's strong, he's really strong. It's kind of like that song, "Anything You Can Do, I Can Do Better."
Right, right,
That's
right.
T'Challa. That's T'Challa.
Okay, okay, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's cool. Well, that is interesting because, like Puddin says here, is I don't know much about the Black Panther comics. He said, this is great. This is great info. That's awesome. Yeah. So we saw that trailer or the little bit of that clip will ago in that segment that I did, where his power, his suit charged up with kinetic energy, just like that.
Yeah.
That was, I mean, that's, oh man, I would love to have that suit right now. I
Yes.
mean, oh my gosh. And I've been reading a lot too on the internet. A lot of people don't want to go see Black Panther, and it's been banned in some countries as well because it's named Black Panther. They're thinking
Right.
it's related to the Black Panther group, and that Stan Lee did this superhero based off the group, and that is not true at all.
No. The Black Panther, the superhero, came out, I believe, in April of 1966.
Okay, wow.
Black Panther Party came out around October or November that same year, but later. The Black Panther was started. The superhero, again, like you said, was started by Stan Lee, and I
Right.
can assure everyone that Stan Lee was not a member of the Black Panther Party.
No, and
The,
and he's
the
still
Black
not.
Panther Party, the Black Panther Party was a political social movement, and Black Panther, the superhero, is entertainment. Of
Right.
course, being of African descent, they do deal with some issues. Matter of fact, one of the episodes in the comic book series, he gets caught by the Klan and they try to kill him, but he jumps off of whatever they tie him up to and kicks butt and moves
So
on.
so in the comics, in some of the early comics, it was Black Panther against Black Panther. That's pretty interesting.
Really?
That
Yeah, I did not know that.
Huh? That's pretty cool. All right, I'm sure excited for the Kendrick Lamar soundtrack for the movie. I don't know much about the music. Puddin', can you elaborate? What kind of what can we expect from the soundtrack? Puddin', can you tell us? All right, so Greta, tell us a little bit about yourself too. How did you become a superhero nut? A superhero enthusiast, I guess we'll call on you.
Well, I I I grew up in the 60s and 70s, and in the 60s and 70s we had Adam West Batman,
Okay,
had Superman, and
right,
my personal favorite Spider-Man cartoon.
right.
Um, and I love those. It's like that's where I was after school. And I also there was some guy named Shazam that I think he was like a giant genie. But Fantastic Four, all of that. So that was a great big part of my childhood, and I still love all of those. The other thing is I'm a fan of the Big Bang Theory comedy TV show, and
Oh, who isn't? Oh,
they love superheroes. They love Comic Con, and
right.
I duplicated Sheldon Cooper's a lot of his T-shirts. So I have like the Flash and the Green Lantern and some other folks. And wow, I absolutely love Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man. I love his dry sense of humor. It really cracks me up. And as you mentioned too, I'm a big fan of Deadpool. And Deadpool reminds me of Spider-Man, but with curse words.
Yes.
They both have that same quick wit and say things kind of out of context sometimes, but hilarious. So yeah.
Horseradish does stuff. Hello, how are you doing? Thanks for coming in. Thanks for stopping by. We are talking Black Panther. movie,
Oh,
which
okay.
comes out next Friday.
Yes.
It comes out next Friday. Now,
Yeah.
are you going to, Greta? Will you be going to like a Thursday midnight showing of the movie, or will you be going on Friday during the day sometime?
Friday during the day, primarily because my brain starts melting down around 9 or 10, and I could get kind of silly before the show is over, and that's why.
Woohoo! Let's get silly, you guys. Come on, let's do it. Let's do this. Let's get silly. I like this. She is going to stay with this. She's already told me she's going to stay with this for the duration of the show. How amazing is that? Don't don't matter how old or young all people are. All people love superheroes. You got that right, horseradish.
I am 60 years young, and I love my superheroes.
That is so awesome, Greta. I mean, most most people your age would be afraid to come on a show like this and admit that.
Oh,
I mean, it's so awesome that you coming in and you're actually a guest on our show, and you know, I mean, you know what, you guys? She is so cool. She sends me pics all the time on Facebook with like Deadpool stuff and links to this, links to that. I mean, it is so awesome. She is hilarious. This woman is a hoot. She is a hoot. Look at that smile. I mean that is contagious right there.
my gosh.
Look
Well,
at
laughter is one of the best medicines around.
it is. It really
And,
is.
I did a little research on the benefits of laughter, and included in laughter is you get that nice hearty laughter. You're working out your diaphragm. You're physically working your body. And that's
Right.
good for your heart.
Now, when was the last time you laughed so hard that it hurt, Greta?
Oh,
I'm getting into the tough questions
a couple
now.
days ago.
Wow, really?
Honestly, I was experimenting with I think it was Crescendo. Maybe it was another friend of mine. Um, Laughter yoga, and y'all gonna have to just excuse me, but you go. Anybody who wants to do this with us, please do. He.
Hee
And you
hee
go,
hee hee.
ha 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 ha.
Ha 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 ha.
Ho ho ho.
Ho
Okay.
ho ho ho. Hee 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 ha 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 ho 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 ho. Hee hee hee. This is awesome. Look at her. She can't stop. This is awesome. And Horseradish does stuff says you are an amazing person.
Oh, thank you.
Puddin says I love it.
Keep laughing.
I love it.
Yes, keep laughing.
That is awesome, Greta. That is really cool. So, in the movie, I'm sure you've seen some of the trailers so far, right?
Yeah.
What are you most looking forward to? I know that you told me yesterday that you're a big Angela Bassett fan, and she's actually in the movie. So, are you looking forward to that the most, or just the fact that it's, you know?
Well, there's a couple things. I love the fact that it originates in Africa. I am wearing one of my African outfits, and I will be wearing one of my African outfits when I go see the movie.
That's so
Um,
awesome.
and when I went to see another movie, I can't remember which one now, but I saw posters at the theater from the movie, and the posters are absolutely beautiful. The African garb, the African facial makeup, the hair, the no hair. Um, it was just amazing to me. I was like, wow. I think you saw my Facebook post on that
Right.
I took pictures of all the posters 'cause I was just so awestruck. So that is something I'm going to love. Another thing I'm going to love is T'Challa is not so much a fighter, the Black Panther,
Right.
but the women who hang with him throw down like nobody's business. So I
So
really want to see those women in action, kicking and hitting and running and doing whatever. I'm really looking forward to that.
that's
And
cool.
one of the things that I do like about the Black Panther and T'Challa is that when he goes out, his countrymen come with him. He's not like by himself. He's got he's got a posse.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Wow, that's awesome.
yeah.
So, another cool thing that we saw in that clip is they got the woman was somewhere else driving the car, but the car was actually moving in real life. What she was doing.
Right.
That is some kind of technology there. I mean, do we
Mm.
know anything
Yeah.
about how the Black Panther gets his technology or anything from the comics? Do we know anything about that?
Only thing I'm gonna say is T'Challa, the king, is an expert in technology. He's like the eighth most intelligent person in the world.
Oh,
Like
gotcha.
like Tony Stark, he makes a lot of his stuff, and the I think it's vibranium, which is what Captain America's shield is made out of.
Right,
It's
right.
also in Black Panther's suit,
Really?
and the vibranium comes from Wakanda. So
So, okay.
yeah,
Well,
this
that's interesting. That's an
nation is
interesting fact.
very advanced technologically.
Wow, I had no idea. While we were talking, Duru says, "You all cracking me up," and Mo says, "Sorry, I forgot to say I'm looking, but I'll be right back." XO. All right, well, hurry
Okay.
back, Mo. Um, but yeah, so let's go ahead. I'm going to switch over to my other screen real quick so I can get set up for. We are going to watch the extended trailer for Black Panther.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, so I'm
So
going to
can I
switch.
can I mute and watch it?
Yeah, you can mute and watch it.
I have Twitch on my phone.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, that's awesome. I got Twitch on my phone too, but that's on my other account.
Okay.
I'm cheating a little bit. I'm going to say it
That's
right here or there. But anyway, all right. So I got to script this over here. I'm going to go back to my main page. Okay, do that. All right, while I get this set up. Okay, let's see. All right, you guys. So this is what this is going to be. This is going to be um the extended trailer for Black Panther. Take a look at this.
I have seen gods fly. I've seen men build weapons that I couldn't even imagine. I've seen aliens drop from the sky.
Yeah.
But I have never seen anything like this. How much more are you hiding?
Hold up. Let's go.
We are home. My son, it is your time.
Show me my respect and bow down.
You get to decide what kind of king you are going to be. Don't freeze.
I never freeze.
The revolution will not be televised. Show me my respect and bow down. We own ya. We own ya. We only getting started now. Cause we own ya. Everybody think they know me now. Cause we own ya. You and I'm a homie now. Cause we own ya.
I waited my entire life for this. The world's gonna start over. I'ma burn it all.
What
happens now determines what happens to the rest of the world.
You will not be able to stay home, brother. You will not be able to plug in, turn on, and cop out. Wakanda forever! The revolution will not be televised.
Let's have some fun.
The revolution will be live.
Tell me something. What do you know about Wakanda? It's a third world country. Textiles, shepherds, cool outfits, all a front. Explorers have searched for it. Called it El Dorado. They looked for it in South America. But it was in Africa the whole time. I'm the only one who's seen it. And made it out alive.
The world is changing. Soon, there will only be the conquered and the conquerors.
Step into the spotlight.
You are a good man
Step into the spotlight.
with a good heart. And it's hard for a good man to be a king.
All right, so that was the Black Panther extended trailer. Greta, if you can go ahead and unmute your mic, we'll get you back in here. Oop, I guess I gotta get OBS out of the way here so we can see you. There we go. There she is.
Wow.
That's amazing. You know, when his mom said, said that line in the very beginning, Angela Bassett, I got chills. I really did. I got chills.
Don't freeze.
Yeah. And that one too. But it's just, I mean, the cast for this. I mean, the Angela Bassett's really the only one that I really know of that's been established. I mean, I know Chadwick's been in some things. Greta, we lost your voice.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. Now, what was you saying?
Martin Freeman, The Hobbit.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Where two men were being interrogated. One guy was interrogating the other.
Okay.
This guy that was not strapped down. That was Martin Freeman, The Hobbit.
Oh, okay. Wow. I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, I actually just happened to catch that on a talk show the other night.
Wow. Lucky you, huh?
Yeah. And I do not know how to say this lady's name, but one of the women in there is actually a famous African model. Lupita Nyong'o or something like that.
Okay, now was this the one that is like driving the car in the first clip that we
No.
saw, or was that the other one that says "Don't freeze"?
No, I'm not sure which one she is, but I know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's cool.
I think she's one of the warrior women.
All right, that's cool. Hey,
Yeah.
Hey Greta, take a look at your phone right now. Tell me what you think of your little sign there that I got made for you. That's pretty cool.
Hero enthusiast, cool.
I was trying to do something, because like I told you before, this is kind of my very first Skype interview that I've had to do with someone other than the cat lady.
Okay.
And that was my very first show, and it was riddled with, it was riddled with nothing but
Glitches and stuff.
glitches. Yes, it being my very first show on Twitch.
Okay.
I had no idea what I was doing basically, and here we are, nine shows.
Sometimes you just go for it, and you put your best foot forward, and you make the best show you can.
Yeah. Hi, Kevin and Greta. Just got on. Hello, Amiko. How are we doing? Let me get back.
Hi.
Let me get back to where Amiko can see both of us here. Oh my gosh. Hi, Amiko. Thank you so much for coming on. Now, Amiko was a guest on the show 3 shows ago, actually.
Oh, okay.
And we actually talked the CW crossover event. Did you get a chance to watch that, Greta?
No, tell us about that.
Well, it was a little bit, it had all 4 of the shows on it. It had The Legends of Tomorrow, The Flash, Supergirl, and Arrow. Both of you are looking good. Love the new backgrounds. Oh, thank you so much, Amiko. That is so cool. That is so nice of you to say. I've worked really hard on that. You're going to have to come by next Thursday night to see the really cool one that I did.
Okay.
It's I did a special one just for the Chronicles of DC Rapper, and it moves. It has some moving parts to it. So
Yeah, I really like that picture you have of the Black Panther on Twitch.
Yeah. That the one that I did for the offline screen too, the one that you saw while we were doing our pre-interview, our little short interview today.
Yeah.
That one I like that one the best because I actually had some detail. I actually put your name on it and put what the show was going to be and everything and the time and date.
Okay.
I like that. I mean, it's the same picture that we see here, but it's done a little differently. I couldn't put that picture on this screen because it would cover what I put on there. We would cover up most of what I put on there.
Oh, okay.
So I just decided to put this, the blank one on here.
Yeah.
But so before we go any further, we are actually going to play a little game with Greta.
Oh,
Before we go any more with Black Panther, we are going to play a little game with Greta. This is the very first game that I ever thought of for the show, for Twitch. And let me bring this up here. It's called the Speed Force. Look at that. Don't that look nice? Oh my goodness. Anyway, you probably don't see it just yet, but it's coming up here shortly. There we go. There it is. The Speed Force. And what the Speed Force is a quick fire question and answer game. So I'm just gonna say some answers, give some questions. Greta's gonna answer them, and and you the chat. Let's hear your answers on these as well. I'm really interested in seeing what kind of answers the chat has as well. Trying to get it over here. Come on now. I'm trying to get the there it is. I'm gonna try and get that moved over there. There we go. So that way we can see the chat coming up. Okay. All right. So who is your favorite superhero?
My favorite superhero, Rocket Raccoon.
Rocket Raccoon.
Rocket Raccoon.
Wow, that was
I love Rocket, and I'll be honest with you, that just popped in my head just now. A while ago I would have said Iron Man, but Rocket Raccoon, that's my boy.
Okay, so now, why is Rocket Raccoon your favorite superhero?
One of my favorite scenes from the Guardians of the Galaxy, the first one.
Right.
Where the escape got really screwed around because Groot grabbed the last thing first and they had to go into action real quick. Drax throws him a gun and Rocket takes it and he goes, "Oh yeah." Shoots everybody up. He's crazy. He's quick witted. He acts like he hates everybody, but he loves everybody. He's got his own little insecurities, but he's like weapons and spaceship expert. I love Rocket.
That's awesome. Now, when I first got introduced to Greta, Greta and I both know the cat lady, and she the cat lady introduced me to Greta, saying she's a huge Guardians of the Galaxy fan. If I would have known Greta maybe 3 weeks earlier, she would have been on the Guardians of the Galaxy show that we did. That would have been amazing.
Yeah.
That would if I would have known you just 3 weeks earlier, we could have had done that.
You know, I I saw Guardians of the Galaxy 2 first.
Really?
Took my nieces to the theater, and the movie we wanted to see was not available. So they were like, okay, let's go see Guardian Galaxy. I'm like, okay, no problem. I went in there and absolutely loved that movie. I ended up buying that one and the first one, and I have probably watched each of them at least half a dozen times. I love them.
That's awesome. That is awesome. Well, Ma is also, looks like she's a big Guardians fan. She says, okay, eating dinner, then I'll be able to chat. Then she says, Guardians, with a bunch of love and hype.
Yeah.
She is a big Guardians fan, too.
Guardians, yes.
All right, so, what
is a nut?
What's that?
Chris Pratt is a nut.
Oh, Chris Pratt is a nut, yeah.
So funny. He's so funny.
Right. I think my favorite scene with Rocket the Raccoon. Garrett! Hey, how you doing, Garrett? Hey, Kevin. Hey, Garrett. This is Greta. Greta, this is Garrett. Greta was all, or Garrett. You guys have similar names here. Trying hard not to say the wrong one here. Garrett was also a guest on our show 2 shows ago.
Okay.
So you can go back on Twitch and see. Of course, on the show, his name is Mel. When he was on here, his name is Mel. So you can go back and I think it's the one that I sent you on Facebook Messenger.
Okay.
So go back and that one's easy to find.
Cool.
But yeah. All right. So the second question is, who or what's the coolest superhero item you own?
Oh, I've been really struggling with this one, but I'm gonna go with my Spider-Man Happy Meal toy collection. Can you see it okay?
Yeah, can the chat see that?
There's Spider-Man up here on his web watching over the city, Spider-Man glasses, a little Spider-Man figure, the spider.
Right.
And my favorite part is the Spider-Man car, which I mounted using Legos so that I could turn it and watch it. I absolutely love this thing.
And you put that all together yourself?
Yeah, I glued it onto a little board. Yep.
That is really cool. That is really neat. I like that.
Yep, I love this car.
All right, Greta. Now the easy questions are over with.
The easy ones are over.
The easy ones are over with.
Hit me.
If you could have one superpower, what would it be?
One superpower. I'm gonna say speed, so I can keep up with the Flash.
Okay. You know what? I'm kind of torn between the speed or flying.
Well, I kind of pick speed because I do need to lose weight. And that would help me exercise.
If you had the Flash's metabolism, that could be your superpower, the high metabolism.
Ooh, yes.
If you could have the Flash's metabolism, oh my gosh, you'd never.
I already got the sense of humor, so yeah.
Oh, Amiko says cool Spider-Man collection.
Awesome.
And the Roost says her superpower would be invisibility.
Yeah, you could go anywhere.
Yes, you could. Now,
But
see, now I don't drive,
ah,
so flying for me would just cancel out ever me wanting to drive.
oh,
You
okay,
know,
okay.
so
Now I do have something to say to DeRoost with that invisibility skill. People will not know you're there, and there are some things you just cannot unsee.
so many stories I could tell right now, but I'm not going to. D-Roost, you
Okay.
know which ones I'm talking about, but I'm not going to. I'm trying to be nice here. D-Roost and I actually know each other,
Okay.
so yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Thank you. I
now,
trust your judgment.
you kind of already answered this. So the reason why you would have super speed is so you can lose the weight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, would you use your speed for good or for evil?
Definitely for good. I'm I'm a little old church lady. So yeah, I would use it for good.
Okay, okay. And
But I'll be honest with you. Somebody mess with my daughter. There's no telling what may happen.
you can turn into the reverse flash real quick, right?
Yes,
Do the speeding hands.
I've been there. Somebody mess with my daughter. I'm like, okay, super mom comes out.
Okay, so
Oh.
what would be your superhero name? What would you call yourself?
Hmm. Let's see. I'm fast, and the flash is already taken. Um. Boy,
See, I told you the easy ones were over.
Greta girl.
You would use your real name.
Yes, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay, this is interesting. Yeah, go ahead and tell us why.
My granddaddy, when I was a little girl, used to call me Greta girl, and I just love that.
Oh, and that's why your name on Twitch is Greta Girl, I'm guessing.
Yes, it really
That
is.
is such an awesome story. That is so cool.
Yeah, my granddaddy. Well, everybody knows that Iron Man is Tony Stark, so y'all can know that Greta is Greta girl.
All right. Well, yeah. Okay. All right. So, who would be your arch enemy, Greta Girl?
Who would be my arch enemy? Um,
And what kind of powers would he, or what kind of stuff would he possess? Or powers, or.
my arch enemy would be Denzel Washington, only because I would really love to do something with anything with Denzel. And his power, he's
a telepath?
yeah, he can teleport. He can teleport.
Okay. Yeah. There you go.
He's extremely intelligent and really into technology. Yep. And he wants to take over the world.
He wants to take over the world, and you and Black
Yeah,
Panther are going to team up and take him down.
absolutely. Because,
Absolutely.
like I said, when Black Panther comes out, his country comes with him.
Okay, Greta Girl. What would be your one weakness?
Denzel Washington.
So your arch enemy would be your one weakness. This is not a good thing, Greta. This is not a good thing, Greta.
No! Okay, Jason Momoa. He can be in the movie too. Yeah, my one weakness is Jason Momoa. Yep.
Wow. Okay, so Aquaman.
His eyes are mesmerizing. Absolutely mesmerizing.
That is interesting.
When I look at Jason Momoa, I feel like I cheated on somebody. I don't know who, but I feel like I cheated on somebody.
Okay, Greta Girl. Would you have a weapon? Like, would you have like a gun or a bow and arrow, or would you have a weapon?
I am going to have two swords like
Okay.
Deadpool,
Like Deadpool. Okay.
and I will be as rough as Gamora in the Guardians of the Galaxy. I will also have guns so I can be like Rocket and just shoot up a whole bunch of people, and
At super speed.
a little satchel with little bitty bombs that blow up cities.
You're a superhero and you want to blow up cities?
If they're bad,
Okay, so your favorite
yeah,
super.
Jason Momoa's Island, I'll blow that up.
So he can come and live with you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I got you. Okay, I got you.
Oh, he's married.
If you blow up his island, maybe you might, he might not be anymore.
True.
He'd be a widow then, right? Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Now you kind of alluded to this earlier, but I'm going to ask it anyway.
Okay.
Your favorite superhero TV show? Not movie.
Spider-Man, the cartoon TV series from the 70s.
The one that showed Spider-Man at the very end hanging on both webs like this and going, coming at you.
They call him Spidey, and he throws his, webs flying through the city. Theme song, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Does whatever a spider can. Yeah, oh yeah.
Go ahead and sing it. Go ahead.
My brain stopped.
Your brain stopped.
It does that sometimes.
Okay, so your favorite superhero, your favorite scene from a superhero movie.
Okay, that one's easy.
All right. Tell us.
The Avengers.
The first Avengers movie?
First Avengers movie.
Okay.
Near the end where Loki and the Hulk are in that building together, and Loki starts yelling at the Hulk that he's a moron and stupid and that Loki's a god, and so the Hulk grabs him, flops him into the cement, and walks off saying, "Puny God."
So the puny God incident, I like it.
Oh my God, that cracks me up. That really cracks me up.
So we are going to go over here, and we're going to get this scene set up for Greta so she can see it herself. So Greta, will you mute yourself again for me real quick?
Yes, I will.
Awesome, I appreciate it. So while I get this set up, I'm going to move back to my screen real quick. Oh la 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 la, I'm just here by myself. La 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 la. I don't like being by myself. Alright, so this is Greta's favorite superhero scene, and we're going to watch it. And we are going to watch it right now.
You are all of you beneath me. I am a god, you dull creature, and I will not be bullied by that. Puny god.
Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. Alright, Greta, if you can turn your mic back on, we'll get you back up here. That is hilarious.
Oh my.
Oh my gosh. Alright, you got to get back to the interview screen.
And I must admit, in any of the superhero movies where there's a whole bunch of them working together, Gotta love that scene where they're all standing together. I love it.
Right,
Love
right. D-Woo says, ouch!
Okay, so it is on. Okay.
Yeah, could you not see it?
No, my cell phone says that the broadcast you were watching has ended, so I can't see it, but that's okay. As long as everybody else can, that's all right. I can still see the chat though.
Oh, okay, that's weird. How about that, huh?
Yeah.
Interesting. Let's see if it's still going on my end here. Let's see. Yeah, it's still going on the Twitch page on my end.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's probably just a glitch in my phone.
The Twitch app can be like, really, backwards sometimes. So,
You wanna hear something funny?
what's that?
There's a part in that first Avengers movie where Captain America looks at the Hulk and says, "Hulk, smash!"
Right.
And when my godson was staying with me, we would say Andrew smash, meaning he could eat up all the food.
And how old is he?
He's 28.
He's
But
28.
One time my nieces were over and my little niece looked at him and said, "Andrew smash!"
Aww.
So funny.
Yeah, she says.
My slam is something different. He slams him all the way into that floor. And he just lays there going, "Oh, oh." Gotta love the Hulk.
Yes, there's a friend of mine that her little, I think he's 3 or 4 now. He loves to like Hawk smash. He
Yeah.
it's so funny.
Yeah. Man,
Yeah.
Watching the Hulk take out those airplanes was something different. Or whatever
Right.
those flying whatever things that came from space.
Right. So the Black Panther stuff. I mean the movie. I mean itself. I mean it's going to be phenomenal. And you kind of brought something up to me yesterday during our pre-interview. You said that they moved the Black Panther date up,
Right.
the release date up for so that way we can see him before Infinity Wars again. We can see him again before the Infinity War because we saw him in Civil War for the very first time. Now his movie got moved up to where it's before the Infinity Wars.
Right.
So does that mean that he's going to be in Infinity Wars as well?
Oh yes, him and his nation. Yes.
Really? That is so awesome.
Yeah, one of the previews I saw, they showed him with all these people, running somewhere, But yeah, it's like him and his nation full force coming out for the Infinity War. Yep.
That is so cool. The Roost is loving Greta. Love Greta. Love Greta.
Roost. Love you too.
That is so awesome. All the Twitch love. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. That's so awesome.
I'm wondering if people noticed in the what do you call it? The scene setup in the preview where they showed the city with all the different buildings and stuff in there. That was just amazing.
Yeah, it was. That's kind of cool too. I don't know if anybody noticed it, but in the bridge scene at the beginning of the show when we did the interview with Chadwick, and they played that clip on the bridge. The bridge was lit up purple, just like his kinetic energy is.
Yes.
So I wonder, if that has. I mean, they had to do that on purpose, but it's just like it's a little bit that most people do not catch.
Okay. I did note that during that scene too, where they were shooting him and he was on top of the car, there was energy coming from the car into him.
Right. That's what I was thinking. Yeah. And then the the car itself that the woman back at the base is driving is also purple.
Yeah. Okay.
So, yeah. So that's they like to throw stuff like that. Now, I'm not a big fan of, or not I can't say I'm a fan, not a fan, but I'm not real too. I'm like Puddin'. I'm not a big Black Panther comic reader, so I don't know if there's from reading the comics that you did preparing for the show. Did
Mhm.
you see maybe any Easter? Have you seen any Easter eggs like in the previews that you've seen that may be in the comics or anything?
No. No. I only see those things when people point them out to me.
Right.
I'm not good at finding them. Yeah, I know they're all over Disney stuff. Yeah.
Right. Now, if we were like in a Marvel setting, or not, I mean, a DC setting, and I was when I went to Justice League, and we were actually, and I was actually pointing out Easter eggs during the movie. I
Yes,
mean,
yeah, I didn't see a single one.
right. So, but I don't know if I can do that with Black Panther or not, because I'm not too, hip on the Black Panther way or the Black Panther storyline enough to know any of the Easter eggs.
Well, okay. One thing about Black Panther is even though he's from Wakanda, he spends a lot of time in Europe and in America. So a lot of the settings will probably be very familiar. So you may be able to pick some out, I think.
Right. Now, the first time we ever see Black Panther in Civil War, he was in Washington, right? He was in Washington, D.C. in Civil War, wasn't it?
I don't know. I was trying to watch it today, but I had a bootleg thing and it didn't work.
Wow. Well, that's probably good for Black Panther, but
Well, it worked, but it was all
Oh,
in
Civil War, I mean.
Chinese or Japanese or something. I didn't know what the heck they were saying.
That's funny. That's funny.
Is that where the Falcon's first appearance is too?
The Falcon.
The guy that flies. Okay, never mind.
I don't know. You lost me there.
That's okay.
That's all right. But wow, this is going to be such an amazing movie. Yeah, I mean, from start to finish, I think it being Disney now, I think it's going to be a little bit on the lighter side than it probably would have been, not have been if it wasn't, if Disney didn't buy everybody out, basically.
Well, Stan Lee has a very nice propensity for humor, which I really love.
Right. Okay, so I need your guess on something. Stan Lee has appeared in every single Marvel movie there is to date. What do you think his cameo is going to be in this one?
Ooh, that is so hard to say. I have no clue.
I think it'd be funny if he. I think
somebody on the street.
I think it'd be funny if he was actually in Wakanda, and some as part of the crowd or something, or
yeah,
what
that's what I'm thinking. He'll probably be somewhere on.
And he of course he's going to stick out. I mean he's African American population and this white guy standing right there. I mean that'd be kind of funny.
Well, in the scene where the interrogation scene, there were two white guys there.
Right, but you're right.
So, all over Africa, there's people of diverse backgrounds.
Right, exactly. But for the most part, the population that I've seen of that fictitious country, is mainly African American. So
They're African.
Right. They're African, not African American. I'm sorry.
That's
They're
okay.
African. I'm just so used to saying that.
I know, right?
It's hard not to say that. They're African. They're not in America. They're African. So, but that would be so cool to see him in that fictitious country along. Them just like looking around, going, "What the." I'm kind of out of place here, or something along, or maybe dropping something off like the FedEx, like he was a UPS or a FedEx guy in the Fantastic Four, maybe.
Oh, okay. Well, in let's see, Guardians of the Galaxy, he was just sitting on a in a
He was
deserted area
himself
on a
basically.
planet.
He was
Oh,
himself
he was
basically.
sitting there talking to a bunch of aliens,
Right.
So,
And the cool thing about that Guardians of the Galaxy one, he was actually talking about all the other cameos he had been in. He,
oh, is that what he was talking
that's what
about?
he was talking
Okay,
about. He was
okay.
talking
Oh,
about all the other cameos. I've
I'm gonna
been
have to
this.
watch it a little closer.
I've
Yeah.
I've been this and I've been that. I've been here and I've done that. You know.
Yeah, I think the first time I saw him in a cameo was in one of the Iron Man movies, and basically he was just Iron Man was walking somewhere, and he opened the door, and there's Stan Lee, and Iron Man walks right past him. And I
Right.
was,
Right. Well,
you
the
know,
first one for me was the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
oh, I'm gonna have to watch that one again because I love Tobey Maguire Spider Man.
Yeah, you actually said something to me yesterday that you have not watched a Spider-Man movie since Tobey Maguire
Right.
had been Spider-Man. So you never saw the Amazing Spider-Man or Amazing Spider-Man 2 or the
Nope.
newer one, the Spider-Man Homecoming.
I'm happy with Tobey Maguire and the 1970s cartoon.
Hey, that's fine. That's all great. Why not?
Well, I enjoy a lot of the remakes that they make, and some of them I just don't, and some of them I don't want to be bothered with. It's just a personal thing.
No, that's real
My
cool.
whimsies.
What's that?
One of my whimsies.
One of your whimsies. I love it. I love Greta, you are such an awesome cat. I'm telling you what. This is so much fun. I just want to keep on streaming and keep on streaming, but I want to see how wild you get.
Oh my God. I don't know. But let me say this.
Okay.
It appears that I'm drunk. I'm really not. I just like that when I'm tired.
Watch out, chat. Greta's getting slap happy. That laugh, oh my gosh, this is amazing. This is absolutely amazing.
Oh,
So, are you going to see Black Panther more than once? Do you think?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I know I'm going to go see it when it first comes out. I will probably take my nieces to see it later. I will buy the DVD. There is like a photo book from the movie that'll be coming out. It may be out already. I will be purchasing that.
Great.
Because
When you do all of that, you're going to have to be a guest on our show again and
Okay.
and tell us, and show us all of that stuff.
Okay. No problem.
Oh, no problem, man. She's having a blast with it. She wants to come back. I've
Yeah.
got to. Oh, this is awesome.
The costuming and the makeup in Black Panther, from what I've seen, is just amazing.
Right.
Amazing. It's, the people are beautiful. Even the bad guy is handsome, and I'm like, oh my God, how am I supposed to dislike this guy? He's beautiful.
Can you do you know anything about the main bad guy for Black Panther the movie?
I can tell you that his name is Eric Killmonger,
Okay.
and like, if you see clips of him, he's got like bumps all over his chest. I'm not sure what that's about. I don't know what's going on with his skin, but yeah, he's a beautiful man. Beautiful man. I have a hard time being mad at bad guys that are beautiful like that. I'm watching Suicide Squad, and the bad guy had just these beautiful features, and I'm like, oh, okay, kill as many people as you want.
Now wait a minute. Now, so because you're a Greta girl.
Yes.
Yeah, and Denzel Washington is your arch enemy.
Yeah.
And he goes blowing up something, you can just be like, "Oh, go ahead and blow it up."
Yeah, pretty much.
What kind of superhero is that?
I'm fast. Yeah. Yes, he would blow stuff up. He would kill people, but I would capture him and you know how women are. We think we can save them and turn them around.
Let me ask you, Greta, how many times has that worked for you?
Never, never, absolutely never. It doesn't work for any of us. Women, listen to me. It does not work. There's no such thing as a man that's a fixer upper. You got to get him one that's out. Got to get a good one that's already all right.
You know, I was telling somebody was that can't wait to see Black Panther 2 and
Yes, Lupita Nyong'o. That's the one I was trying to say her name. She is gorgeous.
well, I'm glad Emiko actually printed that out. So it's
yes,
Lupita
yes,
Nyong'o.
yeah. She is.
Is that how you pronounce it?
I'm not sure. That's what I'm going with, and I'm going to stick with that.
Oh, that's interesting. I gotta take a drink after saying that. And no, I'm not talking about alcohol. I got my Dave and Buster's.
Yeah, she is absolutely beautiful.
Now, so, does this bad guy, does he have a suit like Black Panther's, or does
Yes, he does. He does.
and it's mainly gold in the up here, right, or something like that? It's gold.
You know, it's almost like the suits are identical, and the difference is the coloring. They're both all black, and they like the suit appears and disappears, and the coloring is different.
All right, now for us local, for my local viewers, we are still about $115 away to do a Black Panther screening. So if anybody would like to contribute to that, there is a donation button right underneath where the where you see the show. If you would like to donate to that, you're more than welcome to. It's not. You don't have to if you can't. That's fine. We still have a few more days, before
the screening for Black Panther.
Yeah, we do our DC Film Talk screening. That's what we're saving up for right now.
Okay, so everybody's gonna go together.
Yeah, and DC Film Talk actually rents out the theater, so it's our own private screening.
Oh.
So,
When is that?
I don't have a date yet because I haven't got the money together.
Okay.
If we do not get the money for Black Panther, the $80 will go straight toward Infinity Wars.
Yay.
So if we don't get to the Black Panther, get to do the Black Panther, it's okay. We will save up and try to get the $195 for the Infinity Wars, which Black Panther's going to be in it anyway.
Right.
So, yeah.
Can I just throw something out here?
Sure, go for it.
When we talked yesterday, you had mentioned that you thought it was real appropriate that they did move the showing of the Black Panther to February because it's Black History Month.
Correct. Yes.
One thing about a number of our superheroes came out of turbulent times. Captain America, for example, with the wars and stuff. And 1966 was a very turbulent time in America. Civil rights movement, Martin Luther King, and all of that. So
Rosa Parks.
Yes, and so it's turbulent times.
Right.
We see a Black hero coming forth. Even though he's stationed in Wakanda, he again, like I said before, he spends a lot of time in America and in Europe. So he's very well educated, extremely educated,
right,
and very familiar with social issues, global social issues. So I really like that about him. he came out of turbulent times, and yeah, that's all.
That's cool. That's awesome. So I have another question for you, and
Okay.
it's another hypothetical question. It's another one of these.
Boy.
All right. So if you put Batman, Black Panther, and Iron Man in the same room, who would win? If you put all the billionaires in the room together, who would win?
Black Panther, Batman,
An Iron
and
Man.
Iron Man. Well, I'm gonna have to say Black Panther because anything you can do, he can do better.
I would.
Honestly, I think the three of them would go out for chicken shawarma and have a nice dinner.
Oh, Garrett says Iron Man. Ooh, Garrett coming on strong. He's the big Iron Man fan.
Oh, that's all right. I love Iron Man too.
So, okay, so here's what I would love to see. Okay,
Okay.
Batman and the Black Panther facing off together. Okay, and Batman using the line, "Where does he get those wonderful toys?" That would be epic.
But you know what? I would love to see Batman, Iron Man, and Black Panther in the same laboratory or facility creating toys together. That would be so awesome because they're all so good at it.
Now, Garrett also says, or Denzel Washington. Garrett, you little oh,
Oh
that
my
goes right through. That goes right through
love
Greta
y'all.
heart.
I love y'all.
That goes right through Greta's heart. Oh, you're just like, oh no, not Denzel.
Oh my.
That is so funny. Garrett, I'm telling
Oh
you
my
what, buddy.
goodness. You guys.
Leave it to a man to say that, though, right?
Yeah, that's okay.
I'm on your side, Garrett. Honestly, I am. I'm just,
Well always wins. Well, he was the equalizer.
Yeah. Now, what if like Morbius came into the picture from
Okay.
from the Matrix?
I have a confession to make.
Uh-oh, this is not good.
I've never seen The Matrix.
What? What?
The Matrix.
That is hilarious.
And I just found out that his character, Lawrence Fishburne's character name was Morpheus a couple nights ago when I saw him on, I think it was Jimmy Fallon or somebody. Oh, Conan. He was on Conan, I think it was.
Denzel always wins. That's funny.
Does. Yes, he does.
No, but no, wow, you have never seen The Matrix.
Never seen The Matrix.
Wow. I
I'm
can't.
still trying to catch up with Star Wars.
You know what? How big of a Star Wars fan are you? I mean,
Not really.
okay, but you've seen the first three, though, right?
I saw the first two, and I think I saw the third one back in the '80s when it first came out.
Okay.
'70s, '80s, whatever.
Because you kind of I thought maybe you might have been a fan because you asked me something yesterday if Star Wars was if I consider Star Wars superhero, so I
Yeah.
wasn't sure if you wanted to talk about that or not.
No.
No, okay, but we do have a lot of Star Wars fans who I'm guessing.
I'm sure.
You know, I know some of Maur's chat. Maur is an by the way, Maur who was in here earlier. She is an awesome artist, and the giveaway that I won was one of her prints.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So that is going to be really cool. I cannot wait to
Yeah.
get that. And I also bought a Supergirl drawing that she did.
Okay.
and I cannot wait to get that in the mail. You better believe it. I'm going to be showing that off on DC Film Talk as soon as I get it.
Yeah, I believe that. I
Oh my
believe
gosh, that is going to be
that's
so cool.
yeah.
But yeah, she is an awesome artist, an awesome, she's just an awesome person all around, really, to be honest with you. But um, she she's a big Star Wars fan. Star Wars fan.
Okay.
She does cooking shows or cooking streams,
Mhm.
and her cutting board is Darth Vader. So I know we probably she's either still looking or whatnot, or still maybe I don't know if she still can still hear us or not. I'm giving away your secrets, more. But anyway, oh, that cracked Greta up. I love it.
But I've always been partial to Darth Vader because James Earl Jones did his voice, and I love me some James Earl
Yeah,
Jones.
that was some weird kind of stuff going on back there because it was a guy named Michael Prowler that was actually in the suit.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you know this. This is kind of like putting Star Wars in the same universe as superheroes in a way.
Okay.
Michael Prowler was Christopher Reeve's trainer for Superman.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
So that is a little tidbit there.
Yeah.
Darth Vader, the guy that was actually in the suit, was Christopher Reeves or Superman's trainer for the movie in 1978.
Ooh. Yeah, I remember going to see that one at the theater.
Now, my very first Superman movie I saw, now you got to remember, I wasn't born till 77.
Okay.
All right. So, my very first one that I saw in the theater was Superman 3.
Okay.
The one with Richard Pryor.
I must not have seen that one.
Really?
Remember Richard being in one of those movies.
Richard.
Of course, it could be that I saw it so long ago that it just fell out of my head.
That is one of the funniest movies. I mean, but as a kid, it scared me half to death. And here's why. They have a scene toward the end of the movie where a woman gets sucked into a computer, basically.
Oh.
And in the theaters, being only like 4 or 5 years old at the time, maybe 6, 7, something like that,
Okay.
scared the crap out of me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Drinking out of my Dave and Buster's. Speaking of sponsors, I don't know if anybody caught this or not, but during our clips, we have actually added a new sponsor to the DC Film Talk family. And for you local people that are still watching, it is Chubby's Pizza. For you. And they gave us a very generous donation. I just received it today. So not quite sure if we're going to use how exactly we're going to use it, but we're going to use it. We may use it for Black Panther, or I may just wait and see if we can use it for Infinity Wars, because that is the bigger picture. So I mean, it has all of them in it. So I mean, whether you're a Guardians fan or a Black Panther fan, Captain America, Spider-Man, they're all going to be in it. So Iron Man for Garrett, yep. So
I love Iron Man too.
That's awesome. Don't you? And you now. I'm gonna give some information away about you, Greta. And I apologize for this.
That's okay.
Greta is also a big Minion fan when it comes to stuff. And she showed me this earlier. She has a Minion Iron Man. Look at this. Look at that. That is so freaking awesome. Garrett, look at this. You've got to see. Look at this, Garrett. Oh my gosh. How amazing is that? How amazing is that? I am sorry. I had to say it. I had to bring it up.
That's fine. I love my Minions.
That's another thing she sends me sometimes. She'll send me those little memes that are, or how memes that are
Me-
memes that
Yeah.
are. I call them meme. I don't know why. Like a meme. Anyway, that has minions in them. And
Yeah.
I saved one on my computer. I just haven't sent. I just haven't sent it to you yet. And I don't know why I haven't sent it to you yet. Oh, Garrett says nice,
Thank
nice.
you. Thank you. And
Yes.
I was on a chat with Kevin and Cat Lady. I brought out my fart gun.
Yeah, she has a minion fart gun. I'm telling you,
Hilarious.
she may be 60 in her 60s, but man, she's like one of us. Amy Co says that minion is awesome.
Yes.
It's all kinds of awesome sauce.
I love my minions. Yes.
So, what's your favorite Despicable Me / Minion movie?
I cannot pick a favorite.
We're kind of getting off topic here, and that's quite okay. I think we've talked enough
Well,
about.
Gru honestly uses all kinds of gadgets and stuff, just like Iron Man and Black Panther and Batman.
Right.
So,
Now, I got a confession for you to make, Greta.
okay.
I have not seen Despicable Me 3 yet.
It's awesome.
I have not. I've seen the other 3 movies. I've seen
Okay.
Despicable 1 and 2, and I've seen the Minion movie, but I have
Yeah.
not yet seen Despicable Me 3 yet. That's hard to
Yeah.
say. Oh,
It's
I'm getting tongue twisted trying to say all of these.
it's worth it. It's worth it. It is a good movie.
It is a good movie. Well, I got Greta's a seal of approval. Dang, I can't talk anymore. I'm a talk show host, and I can't talk.
I guess your brain is melting now.
I guess. I don't know. I think you are infectious, Greta. I think that's what it is. I think you are just infectious.
Oh my. Oh.
So, it's about. Oh, what time is it? Oh, it's about 8. We've only got about 15 minutes left of the show. Holy cow! Wow, really?
Hmm.
Time has flying fast when you're having fun.
Yes.
Man, oh man. I do appreciate you coming on with me tonight, Greta. It's been a hoot. The chat has fallen in love with you.
Well, I'm in love with everybody out there.
Oh, you're just so nice. You're so nice.
Thank you.
You're so nice. So we are going to have to get you to one of our screenings, whether it be Black Panther. Well, not Black Panther. It's kind of coming, but maybe Infinity Wars.
Infinity War. That would be.
We
awesome.
have to get you down here for that.
That would be awesome.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to get a fund together so we can get Greta down here for one of our screenings. It would be so awesome.
I would love that. I really, when I saw the pictures from the screening for Justice League, I was like, wow, they just really had a lot of fun.
Yeah, and the Justice League cutout that David Buster supplied me, that was awesome.
Oh, okay. Yeah, those taking pictures with those cutouts are just awesome. Yeah.
Kevin, try saying Despicable Me 3 times fast. I got a challenge. Okay, Amy
Okay.
Co.
Go
Oh.
ahead, Kevin.
Despicable Me, Despicable Me, Despicable Me. Oh, bam! Did it. Now maybe.
I can do it too.
All right, let's hear you, Let's hear you, Greta.
Despicable Me 3 times fast.
Oh, she got you there. She got you there, Amy Co. Oh, what a burn. Oh, Amy Co's probably laughing her butt off right now. Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. That is hilarious.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. So, wow. Why didn't I think of that?
I have a request.
For who?
People in the chat.
Okay, all right.
You just type in what superpower you would like to have.
Okay. Now remember, Greta has never met any of you guys yet, so the people that were on the show that may have answered the question before, go ahead and answer it again. Oh, see? Now she is laughing. LOL, 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 see? So yeah, Greta wants to know from the chat, what is your superpower that you would have? Puddin', just like D-Roo, says invisibility.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Puddin'.
Invisibility. Puddin' in you.
Is your name from the Joker? Puddin'?
You gotta read it.
That's what Harley Quinn calls.
Well, you gotta read it all. You gotta sound out his name.
Puddin' it in ya.
Put it in you.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna leave that alone then.
Puddin' has been a guest on my show 3 times already.
All right, Puddin'.
He was actually the guest on my last show when we did Daredevil. We talked the Daredevil TV show.
He just said, unfortunately, my name is an immature joke.
Yes. But that's okay. That's okay, Puddin'. We still love you.
Fine. Garrett wants to fly.
Yes.
Awesome.
Thank you, Garrett. Somebody else like me wants to fly. It's about daggone time. Oh.
You guys could do like Rocket and Quill and fly together.
So, Greta, let me ask you a question. You said that you saw Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 first.
Yes.
So, at the end, when Quill dies, or Yondu dies, I'm sorry, yeah, when Yondu dies, going back and seeing the first one, what was your thoughts on the first one after knowing what happens in the second one already?
You know, I really didn't even consider that when I watched it. I just enjoyed it, and you know, I knew that Yondu was an alright guy. Was going to end up being an alright guy.
Right. So Garrett says, "I'd fly south where it's warm." And Puddin' says, "It's more in line for a gaming smack talk, but since I watch almost all creative and talk show streams, it's a little out of place."
You know what? Puddin', Deadpool, okay? That's one of his gifts, talking smack.
There you go. Puddin', you got to change your name into a Deadpool name. There you go. Oh, wow, you guys. This has been so much fun. Now,
I'm having a blast.
Before we go, I do need to tell my chat, and of course you too, but ha 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 ha, very true, he says. Next Thursday night, I finally figured out how to do giveaways on the stream. So next Thursday night, for almost a month ago, we got our 50th follow. And for that milestone, we are giving away one Dave & Buster's Power Card with 150 chips to play games on. Now, let me tell you what, folks. Dave & Buster's has a lot of superhero video games out there. Let me show you these. These are from one of the games. Now these are from the Injustice, the video game Injustice, like on the PlayStation and on the Xbox. And you can actually win these cards in the game, and then whatever person you play at or you get, whatever card you get, you can put them back into the game and play as that person.
Oh.
But they are not. They're collectibles. You get to keep the cards. There are 100 in total, and I have all 100 of them.
Wow.
Dave and Buster's was generous enough to give me all 100 of the collector cards.
Are those coming to giveaways?
These are not. What's that?
Is
One
that
of my.
gonna be part of one of the giveaways? Those cards?
Probably not. These are mine.
Okay.
These are mine. They actually gave them to me to actually, play the game with.
Okay. Sweet.
No, but Dave and Buster's was kind enough to actually give me 10 power cards
Wow.
to give away on my show.
Awesome.
So this is going to be the first of 10. All right. Dave and Buster's also has a Spider-Man Homecoming game. We also have a Batman game where you can drive around in the Batmobile.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Yes. And we have a lot of, they have a lot of other games too. We have a lot of simulator games. We have racing games, shoot 'em up games, things that interactive games where you jump and you go through like the football like hurdles or whatever. We got a soccer game. We got a Simpsons soccer game. We got a Star Wars game. Greta, we have a Minions game. We have a Minions. We have a Minions game. See, you may not like the noise, Greta. She told me this before that she doesn't really like all that noise at Dave and Buster's. Put some earplugs in and go play some Minions.
No, I went out to my car and sat down.
Even
kids to come out.
Puddin says that's awesome. Even if there was a Minion game, you would not go to Dave and Buster's and play a Minion game.
The only way you could get me in Dave and Buster's is if Denzel Washington was sitting next to me.
I can make that happen.
Okay.
Okay, she says.
Or Jason Momoa, either one.
Yes. Give me Scarlett Johansson. No, I'm kidding.
I would sit with her too. I love Black Widow.
Right. Now,
My girl.
Now this is kind of going off topic, but kind of going in the same lines what we were just talking about a little bit, sitting with people. Okay. My mom is an awesome singer, okay, and back in the 80s and kind of early 90s, she actually got a contract to be the next Reba McEntire of country music.
Wow, yeah.
All right, but she decided she did not take it. She decided she wanted to be a mom instead.
Aww.
All right, I love telling that story. But during one of her trips to Nashville in a recording studio, she got to sit next to Minnie Pearl. And
oh my God,
she had no idea it was Minnie Pearl until she did, she spoke, and my mom about flipped out. And also, during my mom's actual recording session, Hank Williams Jr. actually popped in the room.
Oh, jeez, that is so awesome.
Right, and she gave all of that up to be a mom.
Wow.
She would have been gone out of the 365 days out of the year. It was something. I'm gonna get the actual number wrong here, but it was something extravagant. She would have been home maybe 5 days out of the year. It was something like 360 days, out of the year. I mean, my mama was that good, and still is that good. in my opinion. But she now writes her own gospel music,
Okay.
and sings and whatnot. And every time I go over there, she's pounding on the keyboard and piano and whatnot. It's so much
Yeah.
fun.
Wow.
But
Sounds like a really neat lady.
oh, my mama's cool. If you ever in any of our streams again, she comes in sometimes. Her name's
Okay.
her name's Kiki Mom, and that's my mama. Now a little story behind that. Okay, so I call my aunt Dodo.
Okay.
All right, I could not say her name to save the life of me when I was growing up, and it stuck. I'm over 40 years old, and I still call her Dodo. My niece will be turning 5 in April, and she calls me Kiki.
Aww.
So
Kiki. Yeah,
Kiki.
so she's Kiki Ma.
So she's Kiki's mom.
Okay. Oh,
So
that is so sweet.
right. So little tidbit for those that are in the chat. Next time you see Kiki mom, that's my mama. That's that's my mama supporting a little baby boy. Or her winker bean, as she calls me sometimes. I can't believe I just said that on the air.
Oh, what?
Her winker bean.
Aww.
I can't believe I just said that on the air twice now. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm gonna.
But, now that you mentioned that, a superhero name for me could be G Ma, because that's what some people call me. G Ma.
Like for grandma maybe.
Nope.
No.
Greta. Godmother, actually. Godmother.
Gma. That would be an
Godmother.
awesome. That would be an awesome. Yes, Puddin', you got it right, but one word. Winker bean. So it's time.
LOL, right?
I think we found Kev's superhero name. Don't you dare.
Winker Bean. I love it.
The power of winks and the strength of beans. I got the deadliest farts ever. Beans make me toot. Oh.
Okay, that can be a superpower.
I should have not have said that on stream. Puddin is not gonna let me live this down at all.
None of us will.
None of us will. Oh, I'm in trouble now. I am in trouble. Next. Oh my gosh, what have I done? What have I done? Oh my gosh. I opened my big mouth.
I know what my next message to you is going to be.
Oh no, I'm not looking forward to this. All right, so before we go, you guys, next Thursday night, 9:30 p.m. It propels him into the sky with the power of flight. Oh my gosh, Puddin'. Greta is like. Puddin'.
Now I wish I had brought my fart gun out here.
Oh my gosh. Puddin', buddy, I love you, but wow, buddy. Jeez, I'm never going to live this down, am I?
Puddin', you are right with me.
I am never going to live this down. Why, oh why did I say this? That was amazing, he said.
Oh my God.
To see you laugh like that, he says that was amazing.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my.
Dang. All right. So, as I was saying, from 9:30 to 11:30 next Thursday night, our second episode of Chronicles of DC Rapper, where we will be giving away a 150 chip power card to David Buster's. It's going to be so awesome.
Roughly how much would that card cost if you had to buy that?
thinking around about $30 maybe. 20
Oh,
to
wow, that's really cool then.
right.
Yeah.
So anywhere from like 20 to $30, something like that.
Okay. Cool.
So yeah. So it's worth $20, and of course, then it's not worth any kind of money once you get it, other than you play it at the Dave and Buster's. You
Okay.
know, but it's so cool. I mean, it's so awesome that Dave and Buster's. I went up and our general manager's a big video game head anyway. It's perfect that he works at Dave and Buster's. But he was like, he's like, I asked him for some sponsorship. And he said, well, we can't give you any money, but here's what I can do. I'll give you some power cards to give away on the show. I'm like, really? I didn't know. I was taking maybe 2 or 3. He gave me 10.
Wow.
He said, here you go. He just like had them in his pocket. He said, here you go. I'm like, okay.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
Right, and the whole story behind that Justice League standout, he's like, it came to us. He's like, I went into work. He goes, have you seen the new Injustice game? And I was like, yeah, I saw it. I just haven't played it yet. He said, well, come here, watch play it. So as we're walking to the game, he's like, have you seen the new Justice League stand up that we got? I said, no. He goes, well, when we get done playing the game, I'll show that to you. I'm like, okay, whatever. And he was showing me how to play the game. He goes, oh yeah, by the way, he goes, we're going to give you some cards too. He didn't say he was going to give me the whole set. He just said some cards. He goes, we got one of the game techs working on those right now for you. I'm like, really? He said, yeah. I'm like, wow, I didn't even ask for any of this. And he goes, yeah, come on now. Let's go see this cutout. I said, okay. So we walk out to the front and we see it. Of course, the cutout has everybody but Superman in it, of course, because and I see those X's and O's, Greta. I
That's
can.
for everybody.
Whatever.
X's and O's are for everybody.
But I said, you know what would be cool? I said, if I could stand, at this cutout and take a picture with my Superman outfit. He goes, you know what would be even cooler? I said, what's that? He goes, if at some point you'd be able to use this as your as part of your background.
Oh.
I'm like, well, how am I supposed to do that? He goes, well, I'm giving this to you when we're done. I'm like, what? I'm like, that whole day I was like floating on cloud 9.
I know, right?
I was floating on cloud 9 the entire day. So I go back and I go clock in. And I get back to my station where I walk in the winter circle where all the prizes are at. And he about 5 minutes later, here comes the game tech, and he sets. I'm gonna bring these out again. He sets this whole entire stack down of cards. And sits them down in front of me. I said, "What? Do I get to pick which ones I want?" He goes, "No. Those are yours."
Wow.
I'm like, how many's here? He said, the whole set. I'm like, really? He said, all 100 cards are here. Mama, welcome back! You missed the part where we were talking about you. Ha ha! Oh. I promise, Ma. I promise. It was all good. It was all Gouda. I promise. It was all Gouda. There's my other impression of Ma. It's all Gouda. Last night on the Chronicles of DC Rapper, I did an impression of Ma.
Uh-oh.
Yes, talking about you. Yes, I was. But anyway, so when Ma gets, when somebody leaves Ma's stream, she gives them kisses and whatnot. So she was leaving my stream last night on the Chronicles of DC Rap, and I just started giving the kisses out like she does. And she said it was a perfect imitation. I don't know about that. But, she does it much more gracefully than I would be able to do it. So, but yeah, so it's all Gouda is... another thing that she says. It's all Gouda. So there's my second impersonation of Ma. And two, Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Mwah, mwah, mwah. Love you all. Mwah, mwah. Love you. Kisses. Bye now.
Awesome.
Oh, Puddin', you did miss it. You didn't see it last night. You didn't come into the Chronicles, did you? Bye, Amico. Amazing, Morris says. Perfection, Puddin' says. Puddin's laughing, too. Oh, my gosh.
Oh my.
So perfect, she says. Oh, my gosh. I still can't believe you brought that up in your stream today, Morris. I was watching it. She goes, oh, and Kev did this impersonation of Milella. I'm like, what? I didn't think it was that great, to be honest with you. But everybody else seemed to love it. Thank you for the recap. No, I missed it, unfortunately. Thank you for the recap. Ha 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 ha. You are welcome, Puddin'. Hey, and Puddin's having a birthday here soon, I think, aren't you, Puddin'? She goes, of course, it made me laugh so hard. Oh my gosh. This is amazing, you guys. It's past 11, it's past 9 o'clock, and we still have 7 viewers watching us right now. Still have 7 people watching us right now. This is totally amazing. Momo the Destroyer. Kev sounds out of ha-has, and it's the best thing ever. And yeah, February 20th, going to be so old.
Aww.
Puddin', you are still a baby compared to Greta and I. You are still a baby compared to Greta and I.
I'll be 61 in June.
May I ask June what, or will you tell us?
June 28th.
June 28th. We have got to have you back for a June show so we can give you a birthday celebration here on DC. It would even be just a birthday celebration stream. We are going to do that. We are going to do that for Greta. We are going to do a birthday celebration stream around her birthday. What's this? Let's see. Freaking love it at Puddin', didn't ya? And what? Old? Ha ha, I will be more. You won't. You won't, though. That means I'm old. I'll fight you, LOL. You age much more gracefully than I do. Yeah, so do I. I mean, so does Greta. I mean, look at that. She doesn't look like she's in her 60s. And I don't look like I'm in my 40s. Oh, please, LOL. When I was 30, 10 years ago, I was still getting asked what high school I was attending. Not high school I went to, what high school I was attending.
Oh my goodness.
And I actually grew a goatee out right after that because I wanted to look a little bit older. Now when I grow a goatee out, I have white in my goatee. I do not want white hair. You both look so young.
Thank you.
What? She goes, you both look so young. What the hell? Ha ha ha. Puddin' says, exactly. That's amazing. Yeah. It's amazing, too, when you still get carded for stuff at the convenience store, too. And I'm not talking 10 years ago. I'm talking like 6 months ago. I got carded. I was buying my stepdad some cigarettes, and I got carded. I'm like, are you kidding me? I said, thank you. Let's see. I'm going to go with just me here for a second until Greta comes back. But, you guys are amazing. I get so excited when I get carded at the, what is that? At the what? ICBO? What is that? That must be a Canadian thing. I never get carded. Oh, Puddin', don't you cry. Don't cry for me, Argentina. Oh, no, I'm not going to go there. But I did, though, didn't I? It's a fun, real thing. Oh, okay. Cool. And that's... Is it ICBO? Oh, sorry. The store with the alcohol. Ha 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 ha! That's where Mark goes and buys her wine. And we got Greta back. All right.
Well, I'm going to have to sign off, people.
All right. Yeah, we are probably going to do the same here shortly. Again, December... Next Friday or next Thursday, we will be doing a Dave and Buster's Power Card giveaway on our Chronicles of DC Rapper stream starting at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And what else is he saying here? Mar's favorite store at Puddin' in him. The alcohol store just looks at me and like, yep, you look old enough, drunk, and it makes sense you're here. Bye, Greta. Nice meeting you. Aww. She's so nice. I cannot believe that I'm the recipient now of 2 prints or more. I can't wait to get my... That is so awesome. I'm so stoked. I cannot wait to get those. I know exactly where the Supergirl is gonna hang too. It's gonna hang right here. Every time I do my show, all I gotta do is just look to my right, and right there it is. It's gonna be right there. Oh my God! Yes, Puddin'. He says, hey, the show was Greta. Yeah, Greta. That's funny. That's awesome.
I had a friend who used to spell my name like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's so...
That's funny.
Okay, Ma. I appreciate it. And Supergirl should be here soon. And I would take a picture with it on the wall. So yeah, my computer sits here, my PlayStation sits here, and the wall is right there. It's gonna be right there on the wall. So let's go ahead and get over to this. Awesome. You guys have been so awesome tonight. Thank you so much. Oh yes, I'm gonna take pictures. Put them on Discord, put them on my Instagram, put them on my Facebook. I know you don't have Facebook more, but I'm going to put them on my Facebook anyway. It's going to be all over the DC Film Talk social media. Bye, friends. Thanks for a great stream, Kev. No, thank you. Mwah, mwah. It's been surreal. It's been fun. I can't believe it's already over. I don't want to end, but it's got to. Bye, Puddin'. Bye, Mar. Thank you so much, Greta, DeRoost, Garrett, Amico for coming in, Spoon for popping in for a bit. Everybody, Mushroom Madam, I think, came in for a little bit, maybe. You may go back on, more. Wow. Okay, cool. Let's keep this party rolling over on Mars. Yeah. All right, guys. But again, thank you so much, you guys. It has been so much fun. Have a great night. And I will see you on the OHB Kev side Monday at 9:30 p.m. See you guys later. Bye now.